What is going on, Voodies? It's a great day here in Tampa, Florida. And before we get started, let me remind everybody, if you're listening to us on an audio stream platform, wherever you download your podcasts, remember, you can watch us live every Tuesday night on Facebook, YouTube, wherever you want to catch us. Just make sure and set those reminders. If you're watching us live, you get to see all the pretty faces and be part of all the debauchery that takes place. And of course, do like I do, set a reminder. Matter of fact, I'm going to set mine right now. Hey, Alexa, please set a reminder to tune into the VooDoo Chef Podcast every Tuesday at 8 o'clock. All right, guys, before we get started, before I start ranting, and you know I'm going to rant today, I want to tell everybody about upcoming events. VooDoo Underground is right around the corner. If you haven't seen us teasing this, make sure you check it out. We are putting high school culinary students in a head-to-head competition, single elimination. So, you know, you get to watch it live and you get to, I hate to say it, you get to watch hearts break and you get to watch teams just create and make magic and move on to the next round. And we're going to go all the way down till we have one team as the winner. And it's going to be a great day. We have 8 schools coming from as far away as Winter Springs to compete in this bad boy. Acceptances to the schools will be going out next week, and it's going to be absolutely amazing. Now, unfortunately, you cannot come watch the preliminaries or semifinals. You can't come watch them live because you just can't. That's how it is. Get over it. But we are recording them. And when I say recording them, I don't mean, you know, Big Boy's going to be out there with his cell phone like usual. None of this stuff that day. We have a full production team coming in, filming the entire event, and it is going to stream as a 7-part episode. So make sure you keep a lookout for that in a lot of different arenas, and it's going to be super, super badass. The finals, now get ready. The finals are going to be held live at the Epicurean Theater, and we have 32 seats that are available for purchase. 32. That's it. You cannot get them once they're gone. And it's funny. We were talking about it today. Everybody's like, well, you know, what if one team just buys all the seats? Well, I would love to see one team buy all the seats and then get eliminated in the first round. These are going to be high-dollar seats to raise money for the foundation. So, you know, remember, you're coming to cheer on high school students to make them feel amazing. We just decided today every member of the audience is going to play a part in tasting the burgers and helping vote to choose the winner. It's going to be absolutely amazing. I think it was Rainey who said it last week. Abso-fucking-lutely. And it's going to be amazing. So get ready for that. And behind that, we got VooDoo Bash and we got a whole bunch of other shit. But keep a lookout for VooDoo Underground. We got a lot going on today. But I got to talk about last week. Last week, I started ranting like I do. And I was talking about hate. And I hate people who exhibit hate. I just don't understand it. We should live in a world of no hate. We all are different, every single one of us. And we should celebrate those differences no matter what they are, no matter who you are. And apparently, when I was trying to convey that message last week, I offended somebody else. And of course, by saying this, I'm going to offend somebody else. What everybody needs to do is just get over themselves and just show each other love, because that's all I want to do. I want to just every day just make that much more of a positive difference. And I hope I do that. And if you're watching here today, thanks for putting up with the nonsense that goes on at the beginning here. But, you know, I got to take the time to clarify that shit because, you know, I did have somebody send me a message and say, hey, I think it was misunderstood, misconstrued, missed that. And with all the love, I picked up the phone and I said, let's chat about this. And that's all you got to do is have those open lines of communication. And once that happens, I think you'll find everything will work itself out. Other than that, like I said, get the fuck over yourself. You know what time it is? It's time to go from hate to love. And tonight is nothing but love because today we have a bourbon tasting. No, we have a cake tasting. Tonight, it's all about tasting cakes, all about craving cups from the Cake Girl. We're going to do a 5-part tasting. Got to get my palate cleanser ready here. I've already got all the mixers for my 512 margarita. That's right. We're mixing tonight. I've got triple sec, agave, lime, and 512 Blanco. You might say, dude, I thought you only do Reposado. The bottle was open. The bottle was open. Get ready, guys. In just a couple seconds, we're coming back with the cake tasting. Don't forget, Twisted's on the 3rd podcast of the month.
Hey y'all, Dave from Bearded Monkeys here. Using some of my VooDoo Red here on some pork butts we got from Prairie Fresh. So I just want to show that, we do like to use the product that we have. This is going to go to a really nice client we have later on this week. And you can see this puts out a really nice color. So if you don't have yourself any VooDoo Red, check it out.
Hey, JP Peterson here of the JP Peterson Show. You can listen to me live 10 to 12 every day on YouTube. Love the VooDoo Chef, Erik Youngs. I've known you for 15 years, brother, and I've seen how many lives you have changed. So many kids have gone from no future to having a great future in the culinary arts. What you do is priceless, and it helps our community, and it helps those kids. You're a giver, and I love you, brother, and we'll see you soon.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're live, Voodies, with the VooDoo Chef Podcast. Tonight is a great night. Not only are we doing the Craven Cups with the Cake Girl, and I can't wait. We're talking. You're like, he's holding the same one up. No. We got 5 flavors we're tasting, and as my boys DX would say, not that I watch wrestling, if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words for you. Cake Girl. Call her and order yours. And, of course, we got VooDoo Ambassador, Bearded Monkey, Twisted Q. Man, his beard just keeps getting more and more full. It's like – and he's like Santa. He's passing out barbecue all over. But we're not going to take his thunder. I can't wait till you hear about that. We got lots of people checking in already. We got Nathan in. It's Tuesday already. Jen checking in. We got private chat already. Who's private chatting us? Yeah, fuck off. Man.
Did you really have to ask?
Knew the millennials would be fucking with me already. You're right, Nathan. We cannot say anything without offending somebody. Nathan, as much as you're in our room, I am surprised you're not on our Patreon site. You know what? Let's knock that out of the way right now, guys. Next week, no podcast. No live stream, at least not for everybody. Because next week we have the VooDoos Unite Patreon live stream. That's right, guys. I don't know if you noticed, very little voodoo in that picture. Patrick and I hang out on the 4th Tuesday of the month, Wednesday this month. We'll get to that in a minute. We hang out the 4th Tuesday of every month, and we cook some really fun stuff. You know, I miss cooking. I miss really getting in and just doing things that I remember doing back in the day, which, according to Dane Cook, was a Thursday. But, you know, back in the day, working in the restaurants, getting nitty gritty, it's different than where I'm at today. So I really missed just, you know, cooking the things that I remember cooking in the kitchens, and I love to eat, and things that are fun. And I remember those times. So we get together the 4th Tuesday. I share some tips, tidbits. Most importantly, we send you the recipes and a grocery list. And by we, I mean Patrick. Yeah, how was that, Dane? And we send it, and you can go buy all the ingredients, and we kind of slow it down. We cook with you. I'm up there cooking. Patrick's answering questions, monitoring the chat room, poking fun, right? And never. All day.
Never.
All day. And it's a good time. It usually lasts anywhere between an hour to 2 hours, depending on what we're cooking. And this month, we're going to talk about the art of hollandaise. And we're going to make something. We're making eggs Benedict. We're making traditional hollandaise. We're making margarita hollandaise.
Yep.
And, of course, we'll make the basics. And then every time we do it, I try to show you a way to just take it. And instead of making that traditional eggs Benedict, we'll do a couple different versions on my end. Show you a couple different thoughts and ideas, and we really have a good time. So check that out. What are your thoughts on that there, Nick Nack?
Link is now in the comments. Ignore the first one. I have to delete from Facebook, so I happened to spell voodoo wrong. I got a little excited. So I went ahead and fixed that one there, but we're good now.
But just so everybody knows, I want everybody to know next week, it's not on Tuesday. It's on Wednesday. So we got a lot of our Patreons in the little room here today. And I want you guys to know, make sure you're not logging in on Tuesday. Sean Fleener almost burned his kitchen down. That's with the Jack Daniels when we did the sauce, the not Jameson.
Yep.
Dude,
yep.
I almost fucking lit the lights in the patio on fire. It was hysterical. But next week it's on Wednesday, and you still have time now if you want to check out Patreon. You still have time to get in for next week's class. There's different levels. But at the very base level, we send you the recipes, the grocery list. You go shoplifting, you get the stuff. Not really. You bring it home, and like I said, we'll coach you through your mise en place, tell you how to set up, and then we cook and have fun. It's a great time. And why can't we do it on Tuesday next week? Because Buck Cherry's in town, and everybody better be at the Seminole Hard Rock with me, partying like monsters. That's gonna be a bad day. That's going to be a bad day. I hope they play my favorite song. What's my favorite song, Patrick?
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck. I cannot wait. All right, let's quit playing around, man. Big Eddie C, just so you know, Sean, I know that's why you're here. Dane's here for Patrick. Sean's here for fucking Ed. Ed is running late. He's out teaching the youth of America, and he's running just a tad bit late. So, and it's amazing. Tonight we have 4 educators in the room, 2 authors who write about education will be joining us, and of course all the other fun stuff. But we're gonna jump right the fuck in. You know, I'm so excited to taste these cakes. I've been on strict diet for 10 days. This is the first sugar, aside from my coffee and my alcohol, that I've had in 10 days, and we're gonna get started. So, Twisted, I know you're out there. Get ready. We're coming right back with Twisted.
Hey y'all, it's Dave from Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q. I'm up here at Whiskey Bent Barbecue Supply picking up some of my favorite VooDoo Chef seasoning. Get you some zing, you can't beat it.
Dude, I have been holding this to talk to you. I am so excited. You know, you guys thought I was kidding about the beard. Let me look at y'all. Y'all just gonna keep private texting me all night. I have a campaign for Pat to run for election in 2024. Is Ed gonna be his running mate there, Sean? I wanna show everybody that beard real quick. So let's turn this off. Look at that thing. Look at the beauty in that. You know, I think the story went, I don't have to, so I'm not gonna. Is that right?
Absolutely.
That's kind of the story behind the car bombs. Because we can, we're gonna. Same thing.
I mean, why not, right?
Right.
You know, one in an Irish pub.
End of the day, it just wasn't that good. That's why not. But you know, I digress because we've got the man himself, Dave Patterson, in the room. What's up, buddy?
Hey, man, how you doing?
We are living the dream, dude. I've got me an awesome 512 margarita. We are getting ready to do some Craven Cups with the Cake Girl.
I'm going easy tonight. I got a little grape going.
Little grape. My daughter brought me some grape taffy from Disney. It's one of my favorite things.
Nice.
And just absolutely awesome. So, dude, share all. I know you didn't have a competition.
No, we actually backed out of that one because of something we went and did.
Not like you to back out of a competition. It must have been something really big, buddy.
I think it was pretty big. It was pretty big for us as a company and me personally. We actually had the honor of everybody knows that the 12 Hours of Sebring was this past weekend, and we actually had the honor of catering and serving food for Porsche and Team Penske, and specifically, you know, Roger Penske showed up, and you know, it was a pretty big honor for me to, you know, to serve barbecue and some food to somebody that high and that big in the racing world. It was pretty cool.
Did you say he was high?
I wouldn't say he was high, but he was pretty high up in the.
High up in the important.
Yes.
He was high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He got all them greenbacks. So about 10 days ago, maybe a little more, a little less, you posted the video we showed at the front. You posted the picture of you putting VooDoo Red all over a whole bunch of pork butts. And
yeah, that was a week ago yesterday.
That wouldn't happen to be what you served Mr. Roger Penske, would it?
That is absolutely 100% what we served to Roger Penske and his crew.
And his comment on that was,
oh, yeah.
You know, I'd love to take all the credit, but you're the wizard doing the work. And, dude, you're a madman. So you're at the 12 Hours of Sebring. And speaking of Sebring, that's not where Ed Carmack's from. He's from Fort Pierce, but he's joining us right now. What's up, Big Eddie?
There he is.
I might as well be from Southwest Albania the way this computer's. Jesus fucking Christ, man! Oh my God!
Oh, so Dave's telling us about his 12 Hours of Sebring event where he cooked for Roger Penske. Now, when I see, doesn't he own like an oil or something like that, or?
It actually was curious. When we actually got back from the event, not only did I, but my daughter did it too. We actually Googled Roger to find out about him and find out that he's actually, if you've seen it, he owns the Penske truck rentals that everybody sees all over the place. He's got Penske Automotive in the United States and Europe. He used to own California Motor Speedway. I think he owned Michigan at one point. He's got 3 different race teams, between NASCAR, Indy, and IMSA, which is part of the 12 Hours of Sebring. And he's just got his hands in a lot of stuff. And it also read that he was pretty instrumental, or tried to get it to where they could take the Super Bowl in Detroit here a while back. So he's pretty involved for an 86-year-old guy, let me tell you.
And that's just absolutely amazing. I don't know if it was, I suck with looking at the fucking social media, #addicted to TikTok. I saw that, Pat. You either sent me a picture or posted a picture or something of Roger in your tent. Tell the story of him walking in and meeting him for the first time there.
That was actually pretty cool. So we're at the Porsche tent and we're getting everything set up, and I'm in contact with my contact there for Roger Penske and Porsche, and we're talking, we're waiting, and I tell Paul, I'm like, it'd be pretty cool if Roger Penske was here, because in all our talks, for bringing the food to them and taking care of them, there was no conversation about Roger being there. So we're waiting, and we're watching all the cars go up and down the road there, and I look, and there's a golf cart, and I'm like, damn, that's Roger Penske. And she's like, what? I said, the guy right there on the passenger side, that's Roger Penske. Next thing you know, they turn into where we're at, and they don't golf cart him all the way to where we're at. They turn in the little turn there, and they all walk the 30, 40 yards it is from the parking area to where we're at. And he's walking up, man. I mean, this is a guy on a mission. I mean, he's walking with authority and is like, hey, I'm the man, And he walks up and puts a little fist out and goes, hi, I'm Roger. I'm like, hey, I'm Dave. I'm like, good to meet you. And so he walks in the tent, looks around, looks at me and goes, are we ready to eat? I said, yes, sir. He goes, all right, we're eating. And it was all going from there, So that was about the most of our conversation I had with Roger. But, I will tell you this, during the meal, once everybody sat down, you had the Porsche guys, America, they talked. You had the guys from Penske talked. When Roger Penske got up and talked, you could have dropped a gnat turd in there and heard it hit the ground. I mean, if they were walking, moving, they stopped, turned around, and did not move. His employees watched him and gave him 100% respect. And I was like, damn, that was pretty cool. Because even we stopped what we were doing because, at that time we were starting to clean up, and I'm like, I'm not going to interrupt his stuff. Everybody in there stopped. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in there when he was talking, and it was 100% respect from every employee that was in that tent that night towards him. And he earned my respect, on that because, with some stuff that he talked about, but, he was a pretty cool guy.
That's badass, dude. What was on the menu complete? Because I think you served about 150 to 175 people.
Yeah, we served 150 people. We had 10 items on the menu. We did we had garden salad, VooDoo slaw. We had baked beans. We did rustic ratatouille instead of doing the traditional French method. I just did a little more country method on it. We did a hummus and pasta, hummus and pasta macaroni with some baby spinach. We did pulled pork with the VooDoo Red. We did brisket with VooDoo Dust. Let's see, what else did we do? We did cornbread, banana pudding, and we did mac and cheese. So we had about 10 items we had on the menu, and we were pretty busy.
Now, I have one question.
Yeah.
Where was the invite, homie?
Dude, if I could have brought the whole world, I'd have brought it, man. Let me tell you.
And you know, I agree with Sean Fleener. You know, we were looking at these posts online. That ratatouille did look baller, man.
Well, I put it this way. I made some when we left, and Mom's like, hey, I want to try some of that. So she tried to go. She goes, this is really good. We get back from the catering. She goes, hey, can you make me some more? So I made another batch of the ratatouille for her, and she's been loving it. So
that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. And you know, you got all kinds of people just going nuts over what you do. And you know, I think that's super badass. We do got to give a shout out to our girl Dahlia, who's checking in. Dahlia is part of the VooDoo team, currently holding down 2 jobs, doing what you do. And one of my favorite things is her positivity from the car. So make sure and check her out on whatever social media platform that is. But whenever she's stuck in traffic, she throws a little positivity from the car out there, and it's pretty humorous. All right. So what's next, my man? Because, you know, you talk about you canceled a competition for Penske, but I know from talking to you and having you on the podcast, I know what that big ass trophy means to you. And when I say you, I mean the entire team. And for all of you out there, all the VooDoos out there, if you didn't catch it, he made mention of Paula, who he claims is the boss of the team.
She's the backbone of this team. I'm just the monkey out front. She's the brains, keeps me organized, keeps me on track, makes sure we hit timeline and all that good stuff. She without her, man, it would be a lot harder to do what we do.
And he also paid tribute to his mom, who you know, I just love you more every moment, my friend.
Yeah. And then I actually had the honor. My daughter actually worked with us out at the track, and you know, she got to meet Roger and talk to him with what she was doing. And you know, she's been around me, you know, her whole life. Obviously, you know, I'm a big race fan, and so she knew what that meant to me. You know, being able to take care of, you know, somebody who is a who's who, you know, in racing, whether it's NASCAR or Indy or whatever it be. I mean, he's a pretty big dude.
Yeah, he is. Even I don't follow NASCAR. I try to watch it, but I recently have started watching it, and I know who he is.
Yep. So, but I will say this though, we with the amount of food that we cooked, which was a crap ton, you know, we did 10 briskets and 8 butts. You know, we got a chance to do a little R&D for upcoming competition with some stuff we're doing. So we used all the Penske Porsche guys as guinea pigs for some stuff that we're working on for future barbecue comp with some VooDoo stuff we're doing. So
Tell me about,
no complaints from them.
tell
So
me
it was all
about the
good.
VooDoo slaw.
I can't tell you that one, buddy. I'll have to let you taste it.
Dude, what the fuck?
I know. No, it had my favorite seasoning in it.
Well, you don't start talking, because Paula's gonna type stop leaking oil and shit.
I know.
Yeah. Wait,
no.
don't do it, because maybe she'll come running in and, you know, and drop a bow or something. That would be awesome.
If she comes running from her house, we're in trouble, because she could be a tired girl.
So what's next, homie? Where do we go next?
Well, we actually are getting ready to next weekend. We head back to Sebring. Yeah, she's got the little crazy. We're heading back to Sebring next week for the 12 hours of barbecue, which is kind of running in conjunction with the 12 hours of Sebring. So what's going to happen is, like on Friday, they're going to have barbecue vendors going to sell for 12 hours from 11 in the morning to 11 at night. It's going to be all barbecue. Lots of bands coming.
Nice.
This is actually a really great event. This will be the 3rd year that we've been to it. This year to be us as a pro. Last year we judged it, and the year before it was just kind of an opening, and we used it to kind of, you know, get the word out to open the restaurant and all that. So we went in there and kind of kicked the crap out of everybody 2 years ago, and then we judged it last year. This year it'd actually be a full pro event, which, you know, we're looking really forward to. I think there's going to be 6 or 7 bands between Friday and Saturday. And the cool thing is, it's all free.
Is Buck Cherry going to be there?
No.
Oh.
But no, it'll have some local bands, and there's a band out of California coming in. I heard them last year and the year before, and they're super good. You know, it's kind of some old style rock with some new style funk, and it's a pretty good group, man. So I mean, they kind of cover all genres and all that good stuff. But yeah, if you guys just go and check out the 12 hours of barbecue in Sebring put on by the firemen's guys down here, it's an awesome organization. You know, JC and the group that's put it on are super cool. You know, I've gotten to know them over the last 2 years, and you know, we're looking forward to going down there. Maybe Nathan will stop by since he lives in Sebring. You know, we're looking forward to going and having a good time. So,
dude, I'm sure you're going to have a good time, but let's be real. Let's talk about the competitive day. Are you ready
to competitive
to
me? I told Paul earlier, we're going down there and we're winning this thing. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. You know, we got to get our invitation in. We got to get our invitation earned for the Royals so we can get our ticket in for the Jack. So we got to get in and win it.
Absolutely. So if you win this, you actually win the opportunity to go to Jack Daniels. True? Or you're in the lottery?
Get my name. I'm in the lottery. So basically, every time I can win, up to 6 times, I get my name. I get my what they call a bung. I get my bung in a bucket, and they draw. Now, if I win 7 in a year, then obviously I get an automatic invite because it's Jack Daniels number 7. So if you can win 7 in a year, it's an auto invite. So I just want to get my name back in the bucket. I want to be able to go back to the Royal on the invite, and then have my chance for the Jack, because I mean that's a bucket list for us, and we definitely want to go and see what happens. You know,
dude, that would be absolutely badass. And we hope you do nothing but qualify, especially for that Jack.
Absolutely.
That might be enough to get me up there. I don't know if you knew this. I'm a squire.
Well, I mean, last year when we had our name in the bucket for the Jack, man, it was an awesome deal. We didn't get drawn, obviously, but man, the whole process and the excitement that was built around it and everything to it, man, it was just unreal. So, you know, every comp we go to, you know, we want to make sure we have that opportunity. And we do have some really, really big events coming up here, you know, late spring into the summer that, you know, we definitely got to put the show up and do what we got to do. That way we can try to win it and get in there and do it. Because, I mean, barbecue's not easy. And every week you're competing some against the absolute best people on the planet. You know, in Florida, we compete against some of the best people in barbecue week in and week out, which is, you know, it's a grind. But, you know, you got to get out there and do it. And then we get these other guys that come in nationally from the other states, man. It's an opportunity to get out there and show, hey, Florida barbecue's here to stay.
So I saw a post the other day that said, is Florida barbecue a real thing? What signifies and separates Florida barbecue from the other barbecue regions?
Well, you know, you got the Memphis style and you got the Texas, the Carolina, the Kansas City. Florida's a little different, you know. We call it like a Floribarbecue, a little Caribbean, a little Florida, a little citrus, a little fruity, you know, a little spice. So, I mean, it is a little different. I mean, I do throw that a little bit in there, but I'm more of a Kansas City style, you know, as far as comp-wise. You know, we cook Kansas City style. But, you know, I like cooking Texas style. I like doing some Memphis. And I like doing a little Carolina, even though I'm not a vinegar guy, but I can throw down some Carolina if I have to.
Have you had the Fat Boy yet?
The Fat Boy. I can't say that I have.
I'm going to have to get you some VooDoo Chef Fat Boy. That's our Carolina.
Okay.
You know, we write a lot of stuff for restaurants, or a lot of the VooDoo seasonings came out of the restaurants I've worked in, or when I was hired to write recipes for restaurants. And I was at the house one day, and my wife's like, why do we go to all these barbecue restaurants? You go to every barbecue restaurant and you taste their vinegar sauce and you taste their mustard sauce. I'm like, well, I'm trying to find one I like. And she goes, do you make these? Do you make one that you like? I'm like, well, I do, yeah. She says, you know, we own a sauce and seasoning company. Why not put them in a fucking bottle? And I'm like, touche. You know, because I never really thought to do it for me. I did it for other people, and I put other, you know, we wrote VooDoo Chef Red for the Green Iguana Corporation when I was doing some stuff there. And so, you know, we just naturally put it in a bottle and did that. But things that I do for me, I never at that point said, hey, let's put it in a bottle. So I can't wait. I'm going to get you some of our VooDoo Chef Fat Boy. It is a great rehydrator. We were talking about this the other day, and you leaked some oil to me the other day. I use this as a rehydrator, and I think you'll like it.
I'll have to bring you some of the original monkey sauce that I made a few years ago. It's kind of a mustard, ketchup, vinegar, molasses, brown sugar sauce. It kind of sounds weird, dude. It rocks on pork, but it is killer on beef.
Dude, I love trying anything. So, and I'm still waiting for the time where our calendars can line up so I can come down and hang out in that little VIP chair where I get to taste everything you cook.
Absolutely. I think the closest it's going to work for you, man, is probably going to be in September. We're going to be in Riverview there at the park there. I don't have the dates off the top of my head. I want to say it's mid-September, and that's probably going to be the best time frame.
If you send me those dates, September is generally my slowest. Look at that, dude. It's right after Bash, right before Pig Jig. The calendar's usually empty. I'm looking at it right now. It's pretty clear. You send me
you're going to have to send me the date for Pig Jig because my end of September, October, November, I'm going to be on the road probably 7 straight weeks. It's going to be brutal.
But you know what? You're going to kick ass, take names, and come home with those big-ass trophies.
That would sure as hell be nice, man. Let me tell you.
More importantly, those big-ass checks, right?
Oh, that makes it a lot better because my pocketbook takes a beating sometimes.
Are you like, speaking of that, if anybody wants to support, Dave, I call him Twisted. If you want to support Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q, all you have to do is log on to their social media, their websites. Dave, shout it out real quick.
You can catch us on any social media platform, Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q, whether it's TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. See, what's the other one?
Snapchat. You're on Snapchat, Dave.
Yeah, Snapchat too. Yeah. So it's so crazy, but yeah, just reach out, talk to us, and go from there.
Dude, absolutely. And you can do it as little or as big as you want. His trailer is like a NASCAR. Make sure you buy some of that space and help get not only Dave but his love of the voodoo across the country, guys. Log on, check him out. Patrick, I think, put all of the information for the event coming up, the Sebring event, in the chat. So scroll up, hit that. Make sure you check my man out on all the social media pages. Look at that logo right there. Take out your phone, snap a picture. That's exactly what you type in social media to get to him. Do we type in headquarters at the end, HQ?
No, that's just my, whenever I'm doing stuff at home, that's just my, like, I'll post that I'm at the Bearded Monkey headquarters or world headquarters.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see much on that, but if it's just Bearded Monkeys Twisted Q, it'll come up. The HQ is just me saying I'm checking in, doing some stuff at the house or whatever. So
and don't you worry, whichever one of the sites you post and you say, I want to support, we're going to jump on that and make sure we can get you connected. So
absolutely.
Dude, I absolutely love you coming in once a month, checking in. I know your schedule's busy. I know you full-time competitor, full-time job, full-time supporter of education. And we have nothing but love for you, man.
I appreciate that. And we got some, we talked a little bit earlier today when I messaged you, but I do have some love that potentially could come up for the VooDoo Nation. And it's potential. We're going to be down in Fort Lauderdale the 3rd or 4th week of April for a couple days down at the the Florida Expo, and we're going to try to introduce South Florida to the voodoo love down there. So,
oh, dude, absolutely. Let's talk about that over the next 3 days. For those of you who don't know, Wednesday's my day off. Leave me the fuck alone. But we'll catch up after that and start rocking and rolling. Get everything in line, whatever you need. I am so excited that you're using the VooDoo 13 blades, and we're already working on your big 10-inch, if you know what I mean.
well, let me tell you, man, that blade you gave me a while back, man, that's a badass blade. And I'm not saying it to say it. I'm telling you, it's a badass blade.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see what we're talking about, log on to VooDooChef.com. Find, I don't know, maybe it's under knives, maybe it's under merch. I don't know. Homie, we got nothing but love. Are you going to stick around and come back for trivia?
Dude, I suck at trivia, so probably not,
Oh,
because I actually got to do some.
So you're saying there's a shot?
Yeah, you're always going to get that one, but no, I actually got to get some stuff going. I got some stuff for work I got to get done in the morning, and I have some other stuff I got to get square for next week. I got to start getting meat pulled out of the freezer and trimmed and start getting ready to get back in competition mode. So it's never stop, and it's always going. So
Rockstar. Hey, guys, once again, make sure you check out Bearded on all social media. You can find their comp schedule right here. And, Patrick, Rockstar on your millennialism and how fast that is. Did you like that, Dane? I saw your.
I appreciate that, Patrick.
Anytime. I'm working on it over here.
And the schedule changes a lot. It's going to change a little bit more here,
Okay.
with the cancellation of a comp, and we're going to add some stuff. And, we're trying to get finalized for our northern swing. Looks like we're going to head to Indiana and some other spots later this summer. So we're going to be pretty damn busy.
Dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to see all the updates on social media. I don't watch a lot of pages, but when your stuff pops through, I always stop. I always check it out. Not because you're an ambassador, not because you're a friend, but because the shit you put up is rockstar, brother.
Well, I appreciate that. And just FYI, you mentioned earlier that you had a couple people that have books and stuff out. I've actually written one cookbook, and I'm working on a second.
Really? When I said I
Yes,
finished
sir.
my first book, I meant I finished reading it. I'm a slow reader.
Oh, my bad. Was it a picture? Was it like picture pages?
Dude, it was. It was. Dude, don't quit selling me out. We got 2 authors in the room, man.
I got you, man.
Hey, but where can we find your cookbook?
You can't. I never had it published. I have one copy and I own it. And it was just, I was going through a really bad time in my life. And that was kind of helping me get through with some crap that I had going on.
Are
and
you
then I
better
decided,
now?
oh, way better, dude. If you didn't know me a couple years ago, you wouldn't even talk to me.
Well, I'm glad you're
So-
better now, because I got to tell you, that's not a recipe book. That's a recipe book. That's like
Yep,
your
I know.
for your house, man. Dude, I'm kidding, brother.
Yeah. But no, the second one we've been working on, it'll probably be 75 to 100 recipes, pictures, all that good stuff. So whenever I get it done, it'll be done. There's no
Solo
No
author,
time
or are
frame.
you looking for contributors?
I've just been a solo author, but if I got a recipe that I like that somebody's done, I'll definitely add it in there to help make it better and improve it.
Well, if I know anybody, I'll make sure and let them know.
10-4.
Homie, man, thanks for coming on, man. I love having you on. I'm already
Appreciate
looking forward to a month from now when we get to do it again. And as soon as I get your merch, well, let me rephrase that. As soon as I get Paolo's merch, it'll be in the mail.
No worries, man. I appreciate it. She doesn't know, but she does now, and that's okay.
Now. You were going to take
So-
credit, weren't you, you bastard?
No, I'll tell her that you got it. Not me, man. I can't do that to the boss, man.
All right, superstar. Hey, keep killing it. Keep being a monster, and we'll see you in a month, man.
Hey, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be careful.
Much love, man. We'll see you
Good one.
next month.
Take care, man.
Oh, my God. I absolutely love that guy.
He's cool, man.
I'm a little mad that I don't know what's in the VooDoo slaw. But I'll, you slip
Give away
this
trade
guy,
secrets.
dude. A couple. He's showing us in the green room. He's holding it up.
There you go.
I was gonna say, all I got to do is give him a couple jacks at the next event. Just a couple, maybe a couple snake bites. Jack and tequila, and I'll have that recipe in no time. Except Dave saying he doesn't drink.
Saying no, yeah.
He doesn't drink. Oh man, Big Eddie C, you were teaching those youths of America. How was that today?
Everybody seems like they're still in spring break mode, man. And tonight was useless because there's an internet outage down that way. So, no complaints. There was some big bad accident nearby. So, not that it takes much to knock out rhymes with plectrum. So, whatever.
We got Mark from 512 checking in. My one of my dealers there. Not really, guys. That's just a joke. Drink responsibly. Just tequila. No, Mark, not tonight. We are drinking. I'm actually drinking Blanco with a little bit of triple sec agave and lime. And 512 not only is amazing, straight, neat on the rocks with a lime in a snake bite. It is amazing in a classic margarita as well, man. Nothing but love to 512. And I got to go back. We got Dave Burns checking in. He just recently picked up some VooDoo. Thanks for that love. And then we have I say this all the time. I'm old. We got Nishan McMillan checking in. I don't know what year it was that I taught Nishan, but it had to be, close to 25 years ago. And it's funny, Sean, we were just talking about you today. We have an event coming up, and I need to talk to you because I'm going to need some still photos. So you still have my cell phone number, dude. Maybe not. Private message, whatever the fuck. Get a hold of me. If you don't know how to get a hold of me, or I don't know how to see that you got a hold of me, any one of the millennials in the room can help us out. Just saying. With love. With love. All right, Big Eddie C, we missed you last week. And you know what that means?
Uh-oh.
It means we missed. All right, guys. This one is important. This or that. Everybody in the chat room play along. This or that. Buttercream or cream cheese icing?
Cream cheese all day for me.
Yeah, I'm a cream cheese guy. My sister-in-law makes a killer carrot cake every year for my birthday, and it's just top shelf. And that cream cheese frosting is the mare. And
just so all the booties out there know, you did miss Big Eddie C's birthday not too long ago. Make sure you throw him that love. And we got Sean Fleener checking in with buttercream. Here comes David Burns with cream cheese. Dahlia wrote B. Don't know what the fuck that means. We'll take it.
Buttercream.
Before you even asked the question.
It came in before the question. I knew that. We got Don checking in with buttercream, and Don asked us to make a little announcement here. Don has an event coming up. I'm trying to scroll back, or it was a private. I sent a car show flyer for this weekend. They used John's Jeep in the advertisement, and it's supporting local canine units. Don, when you send it to my messenger, I can't share it here because I'm old and don't know how to do that. So my apologies, but make sure you type in the chat bar where that car show is. And we got to throw out a little more love before we get to the next stage here. Anthony Vivona checking in, $5,000 scholarship winner from Winter Springs in the High School Recipe Challenge. Thanks for the pro account. Looking forward to seeing you at Underground in April. My man is throwing shade already. I'm just surprised that there's not something in the private chat saying hello to Patrick or something from Vivona. What the fuck up? Mark, absolutely. We love the tequila. We got George Woods checking in. What is up, cowboy? Nothing but love. Jennifer's checking in with cream cheese. Nathan's checking in with cream cheese. We're going to ask the expert himself. We've got Kirby LaVallee checking in. Kirby, what is up, my man?
What's going on?
You know, it's funny. I advertised that the cake girl is coming in, and we get you, the other half.
Yeah, she's making cakes, and I'm chilling tonight. As you can tell, I'm not in the office.
Yeah.
Look at him. He's bragging. He's bragging.
I know. Look at this guy.
Dude, he can have my job, Dane. But Kirby, let's talk about Cake Girl real quick, because you're on our podcast tonight doing a cake tasting, much like a bourbon tasting, but you got bigger things coming up over the next couple weeks. Can you share a little bit about that?
So Sunday we leave for New York. Christina will be on national TV next week. So first national appearance from our Tampa-based business. So we'll be in New York City, and Thursday morning we'll be on Wake Up with Cheddar. So that will be all over the TV sets across the nation. So that will be fun. And then we're also in talks with a couple other shows while we're up there now.
Dude, that is badass, and that just makes it all more special that we're doing a tasting here today. So we've done a bourbon tasting on here, and the last time you were on, dude, we had so much fun. And, you know, like the week you were on, I had like 6 of these, and I like ate them all. And I was like, dude, we got to taste these live on air. And then the whole idea just spun into, let's do a cake tasting like a bourbon tasting. So you provide us with 5 flavors, and we're going to taste these together live on air tonight. I think that's pretty cool. So before we do that, you know, these are called Craven cups, and you know, I keep showing this, and it's got the nice pretty label here. Thecakegirl.com is how we get to you. And I'm assuming it's all social media, and Facebook is the same thing. The Cake Girl.
Yep.
And then
pretty easy.
Loving that right there. Plain Jane. They all got kind of like cheeky names. I kind of dig that, man. Tell us how these came about, and then we'll get some stuff up in the comments more about how everybody can find you. And Cowboy's actually here. You did a wedding cake for the yacht, and you know, it came to be that such a small world that we all know each other.
Yeah, I met Cowboy this last Saturday, so that's awesome.
Tell us cups came about real quick.
So real quick, pandemic happened. Obviously, as everybody knows, food service establishments across the globe shut down within 48 hours of the happening. Health inspector came in and said, "Hey, no more seating. You're essential, so you can go to limited operations." Maybe, right? So all that was up in the air, depending on what the governor was going to sign, which nobody knew because the whole news screens were just red, and nobody knew what was going to go on. So basically, we looked at our employees and we said, "Hey, not to worry. Everybody's keeping their jobs. We're going to shift gears. We're going to go from having people into our bakery doing the cupcakes and the cakes, and we're going to put our cakes into these jars. And we're going to send them all over the U.S." And we already had the stuff actually because we had been meaning to get this in operation. So this was kind of the push, and just switched gears. Started assembling these. Before you know it, we've sold probably, I don't even know how many thousands. I think I had the calculations. I think it's something like 50,000 of these so far in the last couple of years. And it's just been complete craziness. So Glenn Beck, who's a national commentator and has his own show, he got a hold of him, crashed our website during the pandemic. We had a flood of, I think, like 5,000 or 6,000 people visiting our site within seconds. And then basically kind of just from there, it just took off. We serviced, the whole nation, and these things are actually even carried in hotels and different markets and stuff now. So it's kind of fun.
Well, it's actually amazing how out of the tragedy, if you will, comes a blessing like this, and just puts you on the map. And we've got all the pages up there. Most importantly, if you want to hear the full story of the Cake Girl, log on wherever you download your podcasts and check out the episode where Kirby was on, and we did a full episode on the Cake Girl. Because if we don't start tasting these cakes, I got Sean Fleener is gonna like have a stroke, almost to the level of when Ed was off the podcast for a couple weeks. And I know you're sitting out there going, big deal. You guys all get here and you talk shit all the time. Of course you're gonna taste these cakes and go, oh my God. Well, you know what? We got a lot of friends we're bringing in. Please welcome to the room, Thing One, Thing Two, and VooDoo from Winter Springs, Chef Dane. Chef Dane, we'll start with you. What's going on, buddy?
How's it going?
How you living, man?
Large.
You and I met quite some time ago, unbeknownst to either one of us that this is where we'd end up. I joke with you a lot, but I got nothing but love, my friend. I'm proud of you as an educator. I'm proud of your students, and more importantly, I love that I get to call you friend, buddy.
Well, thank you, sir.
Yeah, trivia is coming. The love is now over, fucker. Kirby's like, why am I on this podcast?
Is he? Where are you at? You're in Winter Springs.
Winter Springs.
Yes, sir.
I heard you say a name of Bavona before, and a buddy of mine from college, Andy Bavona, lives in Winter Springs, and was that his brother that you guys were referring to?
Could be.
That's Dane.
So I know you read a comment earlier, Chef, about somebody with the last name Bavona. So
Yeah,
I don't
Anthony.
know.
Anthony.
Well, he's on the screen right now.
Oh, Vivona. Okay, I was thinking with a B.
Patrick,
But yeah, I was thinking small
Like,
world, Winter Springs.
can you bring in Sean? I can't get to that part of my screen. And Sean Fleener in the room, the man, the myth, the legend, the fire starter, Sean Fleener. What's going on, buddy?
What's
Right.
happening?
I just finished the little bottle of Jack that I bought for the February recipe. Oh, you made gnocchi sauce. I thought you drank it, Jen. I was excited. All right, so we got Sean Fleener, fire starter, in the room. Sean, you are a Chamberlain alum before my time. Carmack is one of your favorite teachers ever. And you're going to be tasting cakes with us. I am super duper excited. Oh, Gina Flynn wants to make a comment.
Administrator.
She was my AP.
Favorite administrator ever.
My favorite administrator ever.
Sean Fleener actually introduced Ed Carmack and Gina Flynn Carmack, and that's why they're married and still married
Favorite
today.
administrator ever.
She was my AP.
Gina keeps saying, favorite administrator ever. And Sean keeps going, she was my AP. He leaves out that one all-important
You
word.
never got in trouble.
I never got in trouble, so I didn't have to go see her.
All right, then we've got Thing One and Thing Two, really, Educator Author One and Educator Author Two. Two folks who just got published, writing some amazing articles on career and tech ed as it relates to us here. Tammy and Farah, what is going on? How we doing tonight? You guys pick who's starting. Don't everybody go at once.
All right.
Trivia is going to be easy tonight, guys. All right, we'll get some sugar in you. We'll come back. But we got Thing One and Thing Two ready to rock and roll and eat cakes with us tonight. And, I got to say that I got nothing but love for everybody that's here tonight, educators, supporters of education, and Dane. So here we go. All right, Kirby, I'm going to show the cake. You talk about what we're eating, and then we'll all open them up and start tasting. We're going to start with Craving Cup, the Cake Girl's Plain Jane. Can you describe this to everybody?
So the reason I put that one into the mix, I put an all chocolate, an all vanilla, and then some different ones. But this is kind of the signature vanilla cake, vanilla buttercream, and sprinkles, just like you had when you were a kid, but better, of course. And yeah, so everything is kind of just all vanilla based in this one. This is just our plain Jane vanilla with vanilla buttercream.
And
Kind of a traditional favorite.
I have been counting down to this day for days, dude. Aside from my coffee and my Jack, I have not had sugar since 2 weeks ago Saturday. A week ago Saturday, like 10, 12 days. I'm fucking stoked. All right, so you got these sprinkles on top, and they're not that old school 1970 sprinkle that you would have had on the cakes when I was coming up. These are the pastel-y little flat sugar crystals that look amazing. They're layered through the whole cake. And what I like is it's not a layer cake where you get that little short, shitty layer of icing in the middle. Dude, you got a big heaping filling of that buttercream in there. And I'm super stoked. I'm going in. Patrick,
some people just like to eat the buttercream.
Stop talking about
I
me,
can
dude.
see why.
Ed, what do you think? Take over.
Fuck, dude. Everything about it was like just dead on. It was moist. It was sweet, but not over sweet. Everything was just balanced in it as far as the flavor, the consistency, all of it, man. Shit, how am I ever going to eat any fucking office birthday cake again? Fuck that. Waste.
It's very light. Actually, very light. It's nice.
Oh, God. Damn, that was good.
Yeah, that's something I think that we do really well is just kind of being on the mild sweetness level. You know, it's not over the top. It's like some cakes you eat, they're so sweet. You can't eat the whole thing. You know, this is like pretty mild, but it's also has like a nice texture.
Now, Kirby, I got to tell you, the buttercream, you know, there's not enough kind words to say about that. It has that fluffiness, the cloudiness, the sweetness is right on point, subtle vanilla. It doesn't have that shortening fucking smack to it that is just gross.
What he said.
But the cake, dude, you know, normally the buttercream helps hide that dry cake. That cake is insane. Are you syruping that cake? Tell the truth.
Yeah, that's real. No, there's no syrup in the cake.
Oh, bullshit. Come on.
The only syrup that's in any cakes is the one that is our Puerto Rican cake, but that's because that's how it's made. It's a simple syrup that's infused in it at the end.
Dude, that is just so you know, I expect to see the VooDoo quotes on the website. That is fucking amazing. And I want that on the website. That is fucking amazing, VooDoo Chef.
Hey, we could probably make that happen.
Dude, that's amazing. Anybody else? Oh, look, we're cheating over here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, my kid never watches the podcast. She's watching tonight, so she knows when we're done, so she can run out here and get all the damn cakes. All right. Oh, man. That was amazing. I got a sugar high now, dude.
I don't know if you saw, but my kid snuck in and grabbed a bite.
No, I saw that.
Mr. Dad. Yep, that's it. That's our new one right there. I don't know if you can read it.
#TIFO.
That is fucking amazing. There.
I'll remember that one.
You're so good, Erik froze. Just doesn't know what to say. That's the first.
Yeah,
lost for words.
Frozen. Yeah,
I've never seen that.
Lost for words. Just frozen. Olaf. Either he froze again or went fucked up lines with plectrum connections.
He doesn't know. Yeah, let me text him here.
Oh, he didn't just freeze for me. Thank
Yeah,
God.
he's frozen. He's frozen.
Now I thought he told me the next one.
10 years old.
All right, so we are going to go ahead and move on. I am texting him here on the side. So the next one that we have tonight is the Lady in Red, if I'm not mistaken. Do you want to tell us about that one, Kirby, before we dig in?
Yeah, so that's kind of the standard red velvet, but not so standard, obviously. No simple syrup on that one either. But this one, in addition, is going to have, instead of the buttercream, it's going to have the cream cheese. So I kind of gave you guys a little variety of having cream cheese, buttercreams, fruit fillings, and so you can kind of try a little bit of everything.
All right. Thank you.
And that one has the crumbles on top as well. We toast off the red velvet, and then we crumble it on the top of the cakes.
And Eric's back, and he's gone again. Okay.
Without even tasting it, just putting the spoon into it, you can tell it's going to be good.
Yeah, the red velvet's probably still one of the top, sellers of all time. People love chocolate, and people like mixing it with the cream cheese. So,
did we skip the wedding cake, or did we rotate orders, or did I miss it?
So I might have went out of order. I grabbed the red velvet one, the Lady in Red, unless I made a mistake.
No worries. We'll go back to the wedding cake. I gotta tell you, those sugar crystals on top of that almond frosting, dude, fucking baller. Oh, dude, look at this. Look at that right there.
Oh,
just insane. And we just had this or that. No, it's not his brother.
Amazing.
And, according to Anthony Vavona, and George says, I'm about to order some right now. George, order extra and bring them to me, buddy boy. Never been this quiet on the VooDoo Chef Podcast.
I got to tell you, that was so good. That was so good that I got so happy. Now I'm depressed because it was so good. I know I'll never have another one that good again. Shit. It went full circle. It was like so far happy that I went to misery. So I got to get my act together here. That's a really conflicting emotion. Holy shit, was that good?
Yeah, I'm not upset about this one at all. I think I took 3 bites of this one and 1 bite of the first one.
Yeah, the first one was just to give you kind of a palate of the vanilla.
Oh yeah, I went in for a second one on that. That was.
I mean, I'm more of a cream cheese guy.
I was in disbelief the first one.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I like the vanilla with the cream cheese also. The cream cheese, I think you can't go wrong with either way. So.
Hey, Kirby, we have next week's podcast open. We could do this again.
Every week.
I agree.
We just call
the Cake Girl podcast.
Dude, I am so fucking down. Educators,
Please.
what do you think? I mean, thing one, I turned you on to my crack dealer for macarons. Do we now have a crack dealer for cake? I mean, how about it?
We do. I really like the cream cheese flavor. It's really balanced. I really, really like it.
Hey, not that I'm jumping ahead, but wait till you taste this almond icing with the sugar crystals on top. So grab this wedding cake. And check this one out. This is like super. Oh my god!
Wow. Now you talk about
yeah, the wedding cake is a traditional wedding cake. It's an almond cake. Also, no simple syrup. And that one is paired with the raspberry filling, which has the raspberry seeds in it. So if you're not a seed person, you're not going to like it. But I like. When I have raspberry, I have to have the seeds personally. And then it has the almond buttercream. So the almond buttercream, I think, pairs really good with the fruit and also the almond cake. That's, that's our spin on your traditional wedding cake that you would get, if you went, to a wedding. So,
yep.
Kirby, I love you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
That's phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Now, some people like that one.
Whatever
too.
it is, the raspberry in it.
Strawberry. Yeah. So you can do that with strawberry.
Amazing.
So
holy crap!
I got to tell you,
wow.
I don't know. Well, I know you watch the podcast every week, and I know you hear me talk about how I'm addicted to crumble. So tonight, crumble has two of my favorite cookies, toffee and the raspberry cheesecake. Dude, that's the shit right there. Fuck crumble. And I want to see that one on the website too. Your wedding cake is the shit. Fuck crumble, the VooDoo Chef.
Hey, if it's a quote, I don't think I can get sued.
Nice.
Disclaimers.
And I don't care. So, dude, that is amazing. The almond.
Yeah.
And I got to be honest. I'm looking at the raspberry, and I'm like, I'm not gonna like this. I like the almond. I don't know how I'm gonna like it with that raspberry. Dude, that is just like sick, bro.
That cake didn't even need
Actually,
icing.
probably one of my favorites. Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite cake
There he
flavors.
is. Wait, the real judge is in the house. My favorite arts. My favorite arts is in the
There he
building.
is. EFA.
That's right.
Everyone's favorite art. Next to his dad, who's 3FA. Third favorite art.
3FA. That's right. And you heard what he just said right there.
We love you,
He
Pat.
takes-
Yeah, I don't know.
Dane does.
Someone has to.
Patrick just took the cake and goes, "Go get this to your mom."
I did.
Oh, I see Sean Fleener with that palate cleanser. That's looking like some of that moonshine you've been bragging about.
Ooh,
Smoky
look at this
Mountain
guy.
moonshine. Woo, Dane, what are you drinking tonight?
Top shelf here. Nice.
My buddy went to Tennessee and brought me some back.
Very nice.
Ah,
Oh, there you go.
Vera, what do you have
Mexican
in that cup
moonshine.
tonight? Little bourbon.
Don't worry about
All right, thing one. Thing two is drinking coffee. Patrick's got some bourbon. Here comes EFA.
I'm trying to. I have two. I want to give him the other two over here.
All right, I got to tell you, I'm so lit on sugar right now, and we're about to transition. So I'm going to have to get up here in a minute because we're switching to the chocolates. And with my chocolate, I love bourbon, and by bourbon I mean Jack Daniel's. So we're going to move into the cookies and cream. Kirby, give us the info. I'm going to grab my bottle of Jack.
So we kind of tried the vanillas. Now we're going into the marble cake. This one is paired with our cookies and cream buttercream. So same buttercream that we've been eating, but this one is going to have the Oreo pieces infused into the buttercream, and then also the dust. So you're going to get chunks of the Oreos throughout, and you're also going to get a really fine dust that's blended into the buttercream to make it kind of thick consistency. So you're going to get the soft and the crunch.
And I've got to tell you, this one I've had before. I hate that it's on the tasting list because my sugar high is just going to like go off the charts right now. What's that? Ocentra? I think Ocentra just sent me a text asking me if I wanted a free supply.
Yeah, if you're an Oreo lover, this is normally the most
Those
popular
Embryos,
flavor with Oreo. It'll be a thicker. It's going to be a thicker consistency because the buttercream is going to be a much thicker with the cookies in it.
And we're all okay with that, dude. Tammy, what do you think of this Oreo here?
We tried the other three.
I'm an Oreo. I like Oreo.
Oh, me too.
Now, of course, without the alcohol, this would need some milk.
No.
This is really good.
I'm gonna hang on to it for a minute. That's good.
Fantastic.
Oh wow! Yeah.
That layer of buttercream in every single one of these, it's like, I don't know, dude. I got to go take my blood sugar levels, dude. I'm like skyrocketing.
You're gonna sleep well.
Oh my God. You know, there's stories of people who wake up the next morning and they go to drive to work and they're like, yeah, fuck that, I can't. Ain't gonna drive after last night. I don't know that I'm gonna wake up tomorrow after all this sugar. Who's that, Dane?
That was fantastic too.
Oh, good old Aaron. My big buddy.
Good old Erik.
You know what? My girl JoJo's checking in. And if you don't know, JoJo's one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. You know, I used to tell students every year,
Joe.
Christmas is coming up. Don't buy me no fucking candle. Don't do that. What am I going to do with a fucking candle? I would tell them all, you know, get me a $5 gift card to Guitar Center. If you all get me one, I get fucking guitar. They didn't buy any one of these motherfuckers. Sorry, bastards. JoJo, on the other hand, made me a bust of me in pottery class, and I absolutely love it, and I still have it. But then you get things from JoJo like, where's my damn cake? JoJo, I think I'm going to come see you tonight. I think I'm going to come see you 1 week from tonight. I'll be at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino at about 5:30. So if you're working that day, I will come see you, my friend. I can't wait to see you. And you're making me a fucking hamburger. Oh. Dude. That's fucking crack, dude. I forgot you guys were even still here.
So what are we going on to the chocolate overload?
Oh shit, dude. I need a drink. I need a drink.
The blackberry moonshine went really good with that one.
This is the auditions for the cake eating Olympic team. Wow.
That's how I felt a couple weeks ago when I had to judge the state fair baking competition.
Oh, did you say baking competition? Why wasn't I a judge?
You wouldn't want to be. I was there. So I started eating at
a baking competition.
Baking.
Oh no, fuck that.
Sweets. Yeah, I started eating at 10. I finished. My last bite was at 4. All sweets, all day. I was in pain.
Oh. So Big Eddie C came to see me today. Big Eddie C comes to the job today to pick up his cakes. And I'm like, dude, you hungry? Nah, I just ate some bacon. I'm like, dude, I love you even more. And I'm like, did you go to Dunkin' Donuts and get the little side? He goes, nope. Like he just, travels with bacon. Is your name Ron Swanson? Not that I watch that show.
Why do you think he's my favorite English teacher?
I got lots of jokes, but we're just going to let them go because I like you both. And they would start with, well, you get so upset that he's not on the podcast, so maybe.
Never know.
Never know. And then we'll keep it. Oh, dude, I got nothing but love. Man, has anybody done the chocolate yet? I'm like sky high right now. I can't wait for this. Look at this. It's like chocolate. How many layers of chocolate are in here? All of it. And I don't mean every layer is chocolate. I mean every flavor or part or type of chocolate is in here.
Use rock.
Chocolate overload.
I was telling my friends at work, I let them feel the weight between the chocolate one and the others, and it was ridiculously different.
Yeah, the fudge is what's going to give you the weight in this one.
Patrick, all day.
So,
all day.
I'm trying to get to it.
Oh, my God.
There it is. There it is.
Oh my God.
All right, let's go.
My fork didn't even want to go in.
And look. I don't know if you guys can see that. The whole top layer, mini morsels. Oh, Jesus. I figured it out. I know what's going on. He's trying to push us all into a diabetic coma so he could win fucking trivia.
He's the only one not eating anything. I noticed that.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Dane, what is up with that, dude?
Hey.
What is the 919 private text again? Oh my Lord. Wait. Pat, did you hack his account? That's why he's EFA right there. Oh my God, I haven't even tasted it yet. I'm texting my kid saying, "Come get the cakes, please," because I just
There he is.
Woo! You borrow some milk over here.
You got...
You walked over. I thought it was for me.
Give that kid back his milk, you thief.
Kirby, did you do this on purpose? Did you know I hate being sticky? So you like fill this all the way to the top?
Yep. Especially on yours. Yep.
Holy shit.
That was so decadent.
Oh, holy mackerel.
You know,
Amazing.
all these had amazing flavor. And I it makes me think of my hot sauces. So I make hot sauces and I make them for flavor. So we rate them for flavor. All of these first four, definitely for flavor. No matter what food show or market I would go to, inevitably somebody would say, "Give me the hottest fucking sauce you got." And I'm like, "Well, we don't write sauces for heat. We write them for flavor." Oh, yeah, okay. And they'd leave, right? So I got smart. I'm like, all right, I need a hot sauce. That's not me. That's not what I do. I'm not a chili head in that vein. So I called up a lot of people and I said, "Hey, I need the hottest fucking sauce I can get." And so I had a few people help me, and we came up with Incendiary. Now, Ed, thank you for the name Incendiary, because that's all Ed. Ed tells me if we ever have a hot sauce, I want to call it Incendiary, but when you spell Incendiary, it's not S-E-N, it's S-I-N. So we call it Sin Sauce. And if you've ever seen our chicken wing competitions, it's amazing. Ed and I made somebody throw up on the Johnny B show live. It was amazing. So we write the hot sauce just as a fuck you to people. Oh, EFA in the room?
He's trying to. I just closed the door.
I'll be nice. So
he came here.
So we write this recipe and we got this sauce and we would take it to markets and people would say, "Give me the hottest sauce you got." And we'd give them a big heaping tablespoon of it. And they'd take that and I'd sit there and watch them. And I remember one guy, he had just shaved and you could see his shave lines because the shit was so hot. He started sweating a beard in those clean pores that were just shaved. And I'm like, "How is it?" And he goes, "It's pretty good." I'm like, "Yeah, fuck off, dude." He's just like dumping water. That chocolate cake is the sin sauce of your cakes. Somebody said to you, "Do you have anything chocolate?" And you're like, "Fuck you, motherfucker." Here it is. That was sinfully chocolate.
Yeah, it was. That was evil. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. I am like lit up right now. I am like lit up. I got to tell you, those things are insane, and I think everybody in the room would agree. Oh my God! I think
I'm like catatonic.
Everybody, you know what? Everybody just take a nap. Patrick and I will play trivia by ourselves. So I can win.
No.
So let's start. Sean, let's go to you. Which one was your favorite?
I was really a big fan of the red velvet.
Right?
Yeah, it was just perfect.
I think that was my favorite too. And you're right. It was beautiful. It was light. It was flaky. All the flavors are on point. That cream, cheese, icing. Woo! Dane, your favorite?
The birthday.
Right? I mean, the birthday cake just absolutely so sweet. I think that was my favorite too. Everything was perfect in there. Thing one, what was your favorite?
Wedding cake. The flavor, the presentation with the silver, the little crystals at the top.
The raspberries in there matching with that almond, absolutely insane. And you know, just the total play on the almond with the little crunchies on top. Oh my God, put it over top. I think that was my favorite too.
No, you gotta come on.
Tammy, what was your favorite? Thing two?
It was a toss-up. I really liked the wedding cake, or the raspberry and the almond. But I also am like a chocoholic, and so I know like when I'm craving that chocolate, that Craven cups, it was like super yummy. Like it hit the spot.
Right, that chocolate was just insane.
Yeah.
It was literally like you could not want any more chocolate. And we all know what I love with my bourbon. And I've been drinking tequila all night tonight. I switched to the bourbon because of my chocolate addiction. And I think the chocolate by far was my favorite too. Absolutely. Patrick?
So for me, I have to say wedding cake with that lady in red very close behind it.
Oh.
Very close behind it. I mean, I love the fresh, I love the strawberry or the raspberry in there, I mean. But then I also really like that cream cheese frosting and for the lady in red.
I agree.
I may or may not have left one of those in the office and didn't send them out to the front with my wife.
Mine all disappeared. I texted my daughter. I said, okay, they're yours. And I don't know if you guys heard the big crash on my desk. She came out and grabbed them all as fast as she could. I don't do drugs, but I got to imagine the feeling I'm having right now. Woo! Big Eddie C, what was your favorite?
Well, oh.
Right?
That's kind of tough, man, because all of them were just stellar. But, fucking 3FA over there stole it because that was kind of what I thought. The wedding cake and the red velvet, right there for me, man. Every one of them was stellar, but those two, I don't know why I say that I'm surprised because I didn't expect to be bad, but it's just because I've had so much. Like, I never knew that I had such a retention pond of shitty, mediocre cakes at birthday parties and every other sort of crappy social function until I had ones like that totally rearrange everything I thought. It was just fucking unbelievable. And then my wife comes here and sticks her fork in and she says, that wedding cake's fantastic. But some rum in it would be good. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, why are you going to be thinking of fucking booze all the time? Woman who doesn't even drink. No, that was.
Oh, you're talking about
Gina. Came in and had some. Yeah, no, she's like, oh my God, that was fucking amazing. But if there was some rum in it, it would just be like,
Oh, I got to tell you.
Fucking hell.
I sit here and I say every cake was my favorite. We didn't even touch on the Oreo. If you like Oreo cookies like I do, absolutely amazing. It's crazy. I love bourbon with my chocolate. With my Oreos, I actually like Coors Light. And my kid took the cake before I could grab a beer. I'm going to have to get me another Oreo cake so I could try it with a Coors Light because when you get the sweet of the chocolate and the cream and you pair it with the bitter of the beer, it's phenomenal. But that Oreo cake, dude, I am a junkie. I buy double stuff. I take them apart and I make quad stuff. And that's what your cake is. It is a quad Oreo crack cake, dude. And truth be told, that is my favorite. Aside from, and I'm cussing you right now, aside from
the cookie butter.
The cookie butter. Oh my God. I want you to know when I said, all right, what flavors are we doing? And he sent me the flavors and I'm like, let me read it again. Let me read it. I'm like, no cookie butter. I had to go buy all the shit to make fucking cookie butter, dude. Thank you.
Anytime.
But you know what's funny is your cakes, you know, everybody talks about, well, you can't just have any cake. And you hear a lot of people say, you got to have that supermarket cake. You fill in the name that you want there. But I'm going to tell you, all you people who are saying that name, and we're not going to slam them, because, you know, let's be honest, no cake is a bad cake. But if that's what you're picking over something else, don't be trying to throw your nose in the fucking air. Don't be trying to be snooty. You want a snooty cake, this is the shit. This is the cake that squashes everything else. And dude, a little different relationship than everybody in the room. I don't want to say unbeknownst to me, because I know the program you came up through. But I have a hard enough time remembering my own students from 25 years ago, let alone from other schools. But you came up through Sickles. You came up through Sickles Culinary Program. You know of my program coming up. I know of yours, where you went to school. I know your instructors. And I got nothing but mad respect for your program. We've talked about this off air. It is a 100% true statement. And the fact that you traveled life and went through a couple different metamorphoses, if you will, of your own journey, the fact that you ended up back in our industry making such a fucking impact is absolutely sickening to me. I'm proud of your success. And dude, I got nothing but love, man. Nothing but
Appreciate
love.
it. Thank you.
I got a fair disclosure that one of the Oreo pieces, it fell on the floor. It's under my file cabinet. Not gonna lie, I may eat it when I fish it out from under there after this is done. I was looking for it before.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, guys.
Nobody
go away. We're gonna take a quick 2 minutes. Patrick, do me a solid. Get the Cake Girl information up. When we come back, it's time for a little VooDoo Games.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Miss Ruby Red Monroe, all the way from San Francisco, California. Don't forget, you should check out some VooDoo Chef Dirt. See, I can be a spokesmodel. VooDoo Chef Dirt is an amazing product. I use it all the time in my kitchen, but also the fun fact about this product is that a portion of the proceeds go to culinary scholarships, which is really amazing. So if you can, go out, check us out online, VooDoo Chef. Find it at a store near you. Mwah. See you soon. Bye.
Hey y'all, Bubba here at Wicked Oak Barbecue in Tampa, Florida. As most of you know, we love helping out and giving back to the community. We do a lot with a bunch of different foundations. But one we worked really close with the last couple years is our buddy Erik Young over at the VooDoo Chef Foundation. You know, at first when we first met Erik, I was like, oh, I don't know about this guy. I thought it was all about the Jack Daniels and stuff, but man, this guy does a lot for the community and plays a huge role in the up and coming chefs all throughout the Tampa Bay area. This guy loves what he does and you can see it in his work. Be sure to come check us out over in Seminole Heights at our brick and mortar, or if you're at one of the games or events down at Emily Arena, we are inside Emily Arena now. Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or our TikTok.
What's going on, Booties? It's time for a little VooDoo throwdown. You think you can take me? Let's see it. My pilots are lit. I've got my meats. I've got my 2 3.5 ounce ground beef burgers. And, of course, on our burgers, VooDoo dust. And what we're going to do, we're going to do smash burgers. And I'm going to show you how fast it can be done. And if you think you can beat me, tag me, at me, slash me, duet me, whatever it is you do, and send it to me. Because we're about ready to go. And we're going to knock this out of the park. So time will start once the first piece of food hits the grill. And that's the same for you. So, you know, if you're going to play along, get ready to rock and roll because it is on. Like your pilots, grab your me's, VooDoo like we do. All right, here we go. Get ready, homies. Oh, look at that first patty. Don't forget to season that bad boy. What? All right. Bun ready to come off. Lettuce on the bottom of the bun. Top bun, get ready to hold. Guys, it is coming. We're almost ready to flip this bad boy. Look at that. Now, smash burger, no cheating. Cooked all the way through, still juicy. No crispy edges. Gotta be cooked, gotta be moist. Still a double hand drip. All right, rocking and rolling. Your patties better look as good as mine, homies. Season both sides, no cheating. No cheating. You know, my friend Doc Barbecue says, you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. No cheating. Here we go. Onions. Tomato. Oh, these yummy pickles. I love pickles. I hope you guys are ready. I hope you're ready. Fight me.
What is going on, Booties? We're back, and it's time for a little bit of VooDoo Games. Did we lose? Did we lose Kirby? Did Kirby tap out? He's back.
There he is.
He's like the 80s. He's back. So, as always, we play a little bit of VooDoo Games at the end of the podcast, and it's not just for grins and giggles. Who'd we lose? Dane tapped out. Oh, my.
Trying to think that you were like kicking him out. You were afraid to lose him.
Oh my! You would think it's just for grins and giggles, but absolutely not. Tonight we will be playing for not only bragging rights, but if you are selected as tonight's winner, you could have the opportunity to have your name entered into a drawing where you could be selected to be named as the winner of a prize to be named at a later date. So. I hope everybody takes this serious because there's some heavy shit on the line here. As always, Patrick is the keeper of the VooDoo Games, and I believe we're playing trivia tonight. And as always, if you think you know the answer to the question, you simply shout out your own name. Shout out your own name. If you are correct, Patrick will call upon you before you shout out your answer.
Yep.
If you are correct, you'll win a point. And if not, you will not lose any points, but everybody also have the opportunity to answer. Kirby, I know you have a much, much busier schedule than we do, and you're dealing with customers on the East Coast, West Coast, shit, in other continents. And I know you're busy. Your time is busy. So if you need to jump off at any time, two things. We completely understand. Nothing but much love for coming on the podcast. Your cakes are amazing. Everybody needs to check out the Cake Girl. And two, I'm sorry that you lost trivia tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was fun. Yeah, I just got to jump on with this vendor. He's on the East Coast, so he's 3 hours behind.
Yep.
Nothing but love, man. Sell those cakes to California and tell them to try to keep their banks afloat so we don't have to pay for it. Love.
Yeah. See you guys later. Have a good night.
See you, homie.
Thank you.
Make sure you follow the Cake Girl. You can do that on the Cake Girl on all social media platforms. See you soon, homie. All right, guys, here we go. It's time for a little VooDoo Games. Any category tonight, Patrick?
So thanks to this little game here that somebody gave me called Ultimate Pub Trivia, The category tonight is past, present, and future. So
I memorized every card.
Did you from the sealed box?
Yep, sealed box. Memorized.
Okay, just checking. Okay, cool. So I'm treating it now for the first time. So it's all good.
Only Ed got that.
All right, so there will be up to 11 questions in the case of tie. 10 is our normal that we go to, but if we have a tie, like I said, then I do have an 11th question ready.
Carl, I'm saying there's a chance. I'm absolutely saying there's a chance. And feel free to jump in. Here you go. If Carl jumps in, he will get an automatic +1 because he's going to miss the first question. Go ahead, Patrick.
All right. Question number 1. Name one of the 2 national languages of Sri Lanka.
Did you say Sri Lanka?
Ed.
I did. Ed.
Tamil.
That is correct.
Wait, what was it?
Tamil.
Tamil, yep. That's
Tamil? Tamil? No, that's the fuckers you ride.
Still going to hell.
Never mind. I'm going to move on.
Good call.
Just to keep things moving.
I'm not going to keep moving here. I'm not going to try to explain it.
It's the sugar. No, it's not.
Keep plugging forward here. All right. Question number 2. Name one of the 2 main religions of Japan.
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Buddhism.
Buddhism is correct.
Can you tell me the other one?
Hinduism.
Shinto.
Shinto?
Shinto.
That was my next guess.
Mine too. I know. It's great.
What happens if you got the dragon on this arm and the cobra on this arm?
Sounds like some old people stuff.
It really is. And when you can take the pebble from my hand, you might know. IFA is the only one watching going, I know what he's talking about. I know.
All right. Question number 3 here. What measurement system does France use?
Homie.
Cleaner.
Cleaner.
Metric.
Metric is correct.
You're right, Don. It's the tiger and dragon. On my arms, I would have Jack Daniels and 512, and hence explains the challenges.
I'd have Carmack and Patrick.
Patrick the Starfish or Patrick the Art?
Hey, you never know.
Wow. Damn. Let's take the point away. Anyway. Sorry, you broke up there. Can you hear you? Anyway.
I don't know what's happening, dude. I don't know.
Sugar's made everybody a mess.
I don't know if it was the sugar.
Right.
No. I got a message for everybody right here, baby.
That bottle was full when we started this.
I can't see that. Whale, oil,
same way there, Fleener.
Beer.
You gotta say them fast.
That's brand new. Whale, oil, beer.
Well, oil be full.
Wow, the sugar.
Yep.
Do I need to
That's
read
what
my
Scottish man would be saying if we had that chocolate cake? Well, oil be full.
All right, I'm going to go on to question 4 now.
We started?
I mean, I'm just trying to keep going forward before this thing really side rails somewhere else here. It's already kind of going. All right. In what decade did China's e-commerce giant Alibaba begin trading its shares on the New York Stock Exchange? VooDoo.
90s.
Not correct. Ed.
The 2010s.
2010s is correct. 2014 was the exact year.
Ed Carmack, you need to eat some more sugar.
I know.
This is like the drunken spelling bee.
this is your primer on that. That's right.
Wait. You got 3 educators, you really have 5 educators, and I'm not saying this in a derogatory manner. And Sean in the room. 2 of the educators in the room are going, why the fuck did we say we'd be here?
I just work on cars for a living.
They're like, I just wrote a fucking article that got published, and now I'm here with guys that are drinking and eating sugar. What the fuck? All right, Patrick, question number 8.
March, question 5. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, question number 5. What is the primary language spoken in the Dominican Republic?
VooDoo.
VooDoo.
Haitian.
That is not correct.
Cleaner.
Oh, shit.
Thing one.
Cleaner.
Portuguese.
That is not correct.
Thing one.
Spanish. Say again.
Spanish.
Spanish is correct.
Didn't we just have this conversation today, thing one? We did. Do I need to recall it?
What conversation?
I said, why are you being called into this meeting? And you said, well, because of the language I speak. But 9 times out of 10, they really speak Spanish.
That's true. We did.
So I get half that point.
No.
All right. At the end of question 5, we have 2 points, Ed, 1 point VooDoo, 1 point Fleener, and 1 point Farrah. So yes, there's still a chance.
So Ed, congratulations for what? What? Oh, there he is. Hey Ed, we're full unlocked for next Tuesday night, and Sean, just so you know, we will all be at Buck Cherry next Tuesday night, and we have cheap seats, GAs. So if you want to join us, pick up a ticket, meet us there.
All right. Question 6. In what country can you find the Taj Mahal?
Cleaner.
India.
India is correct. All right.
Wait. Thing 2, can you hear us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was checking. I didn't know.
I think the alcohol kind of loosens the brain, and so you're just like real quick. And I'm like, I just finished hearing the question, and I'm like, yep.
Oh, so just for clarification, all the VooDoos out there, again, Patrick, Big Eddie C, Spider, and myself, we will all be at Buck Cherry at the Seminole Hard Rock Casino next Tuesday night. If anyone would like to join us, please come on out and hang out with us, and it would be a good time.
All right. Question number 7. What is the most populated city in the United States?
Cleaner.
Houston.
Not correct. Fleener.
Cleaner. New York.
New York is correct.
Did you see that?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was looking at my other screen.
Okay, well then ignore my text I sent you.
Oh, hurt. Okay, cool. I can't look at like 3 screens at one time here on a card. It's kind of hard. Sorry.
You're a millennial. Yes, you can.
Get better, Patrick.
Not after half a bottle of 4 roses.
Cleaner says, "Get better, Patrick."
I heard him. Damn. Practice some more. All right, cool.
Patrick didn't tell you. Patrick didn't tell you. I walked into a pan the other day in your kitchen.
Man. Wow.
All right. Question number 8. What is the oldest university in the United States?
Cleaner.
VooDoo.
Yale.
That's not correct. Fleener.
Stanford.
Not correct. Ed.
William and Mary.
Not correct.
Thank God.
Cambridge.
Cambridge is not correct.
Can I have a second guess?
You can.
Maybe you got a free shot.
That I don't know. Harvard.
Harvard is correct.
Oh, she's on board. Like I said, Tammy, be quiet.
That's all you had to do. All right. So moving on to question number 9.
I need an update.
I'm getting there. 2 points VooDoo, 2 points Ed, 2 points Fleener, 1 point Tammy, and 1 point Farrah. It's
Just
still anybody's
for
game.
the record, if all of us were on the trivia team, we would kick ass and win, undefeated.
True.
We got every question right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't happen often, but yeah. All right. Question number 9. Who painted the ceiling of the
VooDoo.
Fleener.
VooDoo.
Michelangelo.
Like I thought, like for a moment, I know he said, I know that was the answer, but I was like, "There's another name in there," like because everyone was like, "It all out, all I wanted."
Yeah, I really should have called an audible instead of the ceiling of fucking Irwin or something.
So my text to you said, "Read a fake question," because when you were done, I was going to say, "Tammy."
Yeesh.
All right, here we go. Question 10.
All right. Question 10. Let's see.
I'm saying there's a chance.
In what decade did the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge open to the public?
Fleener.
VooDoo.
1970.
Not correct. Fleener.
1960s.
Not correct.
Did you say century?
Decade.
In which decade did
Okay.
San Francisco Golden Bridge open to the public?
Ed.
60s.
Ed.
1910s.
Not correct.
Fuck.
1930s.
1930s is correct.
We might need a final score update.
Do we have to?
Not really. Everybody thinks I cheat anyways.
Yeah, it really is impossible tonight because I literally opened this box the other day and pulled out 2 random cards tonight and just started looking at questions. So, final update here tonight for the scores. 3 points VooDoo, 2 points Ed, 2 points Tammy, 2 points Fleener, and 1 point Farrah.
Oh, I can't believe it. Tonight I get the opportunity to have my name entered into a drawing where I could be selected the winner of a prize that possibly could be named at a later date. Hey, guys, keep a lookout for VooDoo Underground coming very, very soon. And much love to everybody that sat in tonight and ate cakes. I know that was a very tough chore.
It's rough.
Right? I went inside during the break, and some of the cakes are already gone. But hey, most importantly, make sure you keep a lookout for that VooDoo Underground. Everything we do supports high school education. And all we're doing is trying to raise money to send more kids to school. Make sure you check out our boy Don Hill. His Car Fest is going to be the America's Awesome Festival Car and Bike Show, March 25th, 8 p.m. out on Little Road in Newport Richey. Food, fun, and fireworks. Sounds like my kind of time. Stay tuned after the closing. You might get a little special something. Till next time.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The language of food is universal. Everyone needs to eat. And who doesn't love to eat out? The food service hospitality industry is one of the largest industries in the world, employing over 12 million people in the United States alone, with an anticipated 1 million more employees needed over the next 10 years. My name's Erik Young. They call me the VooDoo Chef. And for the past 25 years, I've been educating students, preparing them to be the next generation of chefs, cooks, and entrepreneurs. Through my foundation, we've been recognizing student success for a long time. Tonight, we put it all on the line for a full tuition scholarship in this head-to-head competition that we call VooDoo Underground.
No, I'm not going to be dancing at the talent show.
Read. I read recipe books.
Does a little lad play football?
I don't do pom-pom.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook.
I cook. I cook. This is my Friday Night Live.
This is VooDoo Underground.